I was just like you, trying anything to make money in the market, day trading, Forex, watching YouTube videos, following the hot picks. And this is what my portfolio looked like. Losing money, inconsistent, no real system. And then I figured something out that changed everything. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system I use now to analyze stocks and how it helped me go from guessing to consistently beating the market. So I work a full-time engineering role. I don't have time to sit in front of the charts all day. I need something structured, something repeatable, something that didn't rely on opinions. So I built a system, and this is what that system produced: beating the S&P 500 while still working a 9 to 5. This is my portfolio performance 1 year from today. I'm beating the S&P 500 by 113%. Most people think making money in stocks is about picking the right company. It's not. It's about having a filter. Because there are thousands of stocks out there, but only a few are actually worth buying. Every stock I look at goes through the same 3 filters: growth, market mood, intrinsic value. If a stock doesn't pass all 3, I don't touch it. First filter, growth. Because at the end of the day, a stock is just a business. And if the business isn't growing, the investment usually won't either. So I score it like this. I look at earnings power, earnings per share, revenue, debt, efficiency, and cash flow. All of these get combined into a score from 1 to 5.0. For me, anything above 4.5 goes on the watch list. The second filter is market mood. This is where most people go wrong. Even great companies can be bad investments if you buy them at the wrong time. So I measure sentiment. Is the market fearful, neutral, or greedy? This tells me whether or not I should be aggressive, patient, or do nothing at all. I look at 3 indicators: the fear and greed index. This is on a scale of 0 to 100, going from extreme fear to extreme greed. I look at the put/call ratio, which is basically telling me how many puts are being bought in the market and how many calls are being bought in the market. And they each have their own threshold. Bearish being 1.0 or above. And I'll also look at the VIX, which is the volatility index, telling me how volatile the market is. The third filter is intrinsic value. This is where I calculate what the company is actually worth, not what people say it's worth, not what the hype says. This tells me if the stock is undervalued, fairly valued, or overpriced. So when the stock price reaches true financial value, that meeting point is where I buy. So let's look at a real example. Take NVIDIA. Step 1, we look at growth, financials. NVIDIA is at a 5.0 out of 5.0 for me. That tells me financials are strong. Next, I look at market mood. Right now we're sitting at a 19, which is extreme fear. Market mood is in fear. And then we're looking at intrinsic value. We're sitting below base intrinsic value. We're above bear. Base is still good, so we're below intrinsic value. Now here's the part that matters. If these 3 don't line up for me, I wait. If they do, I enter. And once I'm in, I do nothing, and I just let it play out. So the entire framework is this: growth, market mood, intrinsic value. 3 filters, that's it. I built this entire system into a 1-page sheet so I can evaluate any stock in minutes, and this is what I use every single week. If you want access to it, it's in the description. And if you want me to run a stock through the system, drop the ticker below and I'll break it down in the next video. Thanks for watching.